It is good vibe. Good vibes. Mwahaha, the power of Japanese. I can't read Japanese. I don't know how. I could barely read French. I could barely read English, and I'm a grad student. Hey everybody, my name's Erin Gray, and we're back with Danger Murder Party, Killing Harmony. Before we continue with the trial, I will tell the story of how the student worker set off the fire alarm today. I guess I just need to have that happen more often at work. So, that's why I wrote the English translation as well. Thank you, it's appreciated. Oop. Inferno, my friend. Wow. Very cool. Also, Adrian, I'm so digging that Vaporeon fire emote. So, the director of the honors program low-key bought a popcorn maker, like one of the ones you would see at a carnival. Friend. Inferno fire alarm. I see a trend here. But Inferno is no longer a student at the school that I am doing my internship at. And I have a pimple on my chin. Inside my mouth. Sweats nervously. But, so, the secretary of the department was like, hey, so-and-so. Not me. Hey, so-and-so, go test out the, popcorn maker, and I'm gonna leave, because I have to go take care of my kid. Bye. So, he was trying out the popcorn maker in the kitchen, and, it was kind of right below the, fire smoke detector thingy. Then the fire alarm went off while we were making popcorn. And may I add that the popcorn did not have any salt or butter, so it was plain white popcorn, and it was low-key disgusting. And we thought, as we left the building, because some maintenance guys were doing work in the laundry room, and they had the door propped open, which you're technically not supposed to do that, which sets off an alarm. So we thought that's what set off the alarm, but it turns out that it was the somewhat smoke. Okay, I just pulled the thread out of my hoodie. Great. We thought it was because of that. So, turns out we can't make popcorn indoors anymore because of the heat it emits. Saw a fire alarm once. I think it was because I was smoking hot. Hi, Paul. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oh boy, time to see who died when I wasn't here. I mean, we didn't play it last night. We played it, when last week? Thursday. I set the fire alarm off once. Me and Yolfador was in the kitchen making food, and the oil lit a flame. Ooh, yike. Someone set off a fire alarm at a hotel in high school during a robotics tournament. Oh, that's good. That's good quality. That's good content right there. I'm trying to remember who else. I know there's I had a friend in freshman year of college rip a thermostat off the wall thinking it was a light switch. Noah might remember that. Mayhaps. Okay, so we're leaving off. We did not get to the halfway point of the trial. I don't know how far we're going to get tonight. The goal is to hopefully finish the trial, but considering that we did not get to halfway, we'll see what happens. Oh, he remembers. Oh, sorry. Well, last Danganronpa stream I was here for, it was the one guy, the short guy, died in the piranha tank. Oh, yeah. We have a double murder this time. Always remember the thermostat. God rest in peace, that thermostat. Oh, and I'm wearing my Dead Sec hoodie. I got it over the weekend in the mail for my Wrench cosplay. Also, in a student housing I lived for half a year, had minimum 3 fire alarms a week to 3 a day. Any time of day or night, that was fun. Alarm went off 2 and 5 the night before an exam at 9. Ew.
One of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Oh god. Oh god. We're still debating this? Yeah, so because we had to convince them that Tanko did not die of suicide. So now we're trying to argue against it. Also, I have cookie dough.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Yeah, that's definitely deliberate. It's a clean cut. It's not like it's splintered.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
Kaido is my #1 suspect right now.
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and the floorboard. Alright, that's where we were. Tanko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece I had cut off was on the other end. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the crosspiece was cut. The other two were intact. Well, if you cut the other two, then it's going to be unbalanced. One of them was right under Tanko, and it was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think, come on, think! Hangman's Gambit? Oh, God! Oh, fuck. Happened when the loose floorboard was stepped on. It came out of place? I'm gonna need a major fucking hint. Yep, I'm gonna need a hint. I'm gonna need a lot of hints. I'm gonna need hints. Hangman's Gambit version 3. Oh my, behated. Oh, also don't want to throw Yofodoro under the bus. I was once... Oh, also don't want to throw Yofodoro under the bus. I was once cooking and the oven was old and wonky on heat regulation. But I was the one cooking and the oven was old and wonky on heat regulation. Oh... Fun. It's fine. Throw my mod under the bus. It's okay. Did Hee Boy trip on the loose board? I don't think so. I don't recall. I don't think so. Also, hi Mer. Want some cookie dough? I will give you some. Well, actually, I don't like the original flavor one, and that's still in the kitchen. I'm saving that one for Ryan, but you can have it if you want. Just drive to my house. Inferno! I need a hint! Please! 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, because they thought they found another body, but it was just that he tripped and bloodied himself. But that was outside the room, though. That was outside of the, seance room. He had tripped on... I think he had tripped on a board. Outside the room, not inside the room. No problem throwing Yofodoro under the bus when he deserves it. When he deserves it! I sat in rehearsal for 2 hours today. I had to catch up and remember which part we were at. Okay. So... I love y'all. Y'all are great. So happy to see so many people here today. Really makes me smile. So, on the edge of my seat here. Wasn't that just where he fainted after too much blood loss, but fell through the floor in another room? Oh no, he did not fall. The first word is a piece of equipment at a playground. Or am I? Yeah, you're misremembering. So a swing? Think of when the board could be seen as a seesaw. Can't see shit. See? Why does it make a farting noise? Seesaw... What? Nope, that was incorrect. Seesaw... Seesaw weight? Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of hearts. Okay, so a seesaw what? Cause a seesaw effect. Okay. See, Inferno? You're good at giving hints. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. We were gonna be here a while. Probably would have cried. Why does it sound like it's farting? I don't understand.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Wait, I'm just gonna like up the game volume a little bit, just so the voice acting is a bit more pronounced.
Yeah, a seesaw. Yeah, a seesaw.
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece...
V3 goes weird in the Hangman's Gambit's first ropeway and then seesaw effect. Yo, what the fuck is a ropeway? It's gonna...
The next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
Ah. At least seesaw effect became a meme. Oh my god, really? Okay. I need not spoilery memes in my Discord. As long as they don't spoil anything beyond before Trial 3. Seesaw at sea got seashell stuck to seesaw and seesaw seal said seashells to seashell shoppers. Oh man. That's a time. So, this doesn't rule out somebody in the room, right? They all deal with spoilers of this chapter. Gotcha.
A lever
So after
capable of
this.
lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
So it had to be somebody in the room.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
Because you can hit her on the head, right? Hold on. Wait. Let's revisit the Oh wait, I can't look at the map now, haha. Let's revisit. Stabbed in the back of the neck. Him heavily tied to the murderer who used it. Gotcha. So she was still stabbed, so it couldn't have been blunt force trauma. This makes things more complicated. No.
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
But wait, so how would that have worked? Because, like, unless if there was an accomplice, because you have to step on it, which would have moved the body, and then have enough time to sneak under, cut her, and then get up, and then get out. Okay. So I'm thinking it's somebody in the room. Or they're making it think it's somebody that had to have been in the seance room. Because they could have laid dormant under it, gotten out, stomped on it, went back under, and then killed her with the sickle. It's very elaborate.
Oh,
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Oh god. The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that consistent with the evidence. Top of the cage. No, it couldn't have been. Between the victim and the floorboard. The victim and God, I am flailing hard tonight. The only logical thing would be on top of the cage.
That's it!
Which makes no sense. How could it have been on the top of the cage?
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
Wouldn't Koryu have seen this?
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
But how was it placed there to begin with?
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
But how would she have... How?
It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
How is this physically possible?
She
Oh.
was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
I thought they just would have reached up and like sliced her. But okay, whatever.
The sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position.
I have questions too. Let's start a support group for Trial 3. Trial 3 just seems, in every single Danganronpa game, is like the most convoluted. And what? I may have not been guessing the murderer correctly for the last two trials, but at least I was like able to like figure out like, oh, okay, so like they entered through the window instead of like going through the gym. Like, I have answers, but you're not gonna tell us answers because you're a good boy. And you won't spoil anything.
But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
Yeah, but
It's
who the
crazy,
fuck did it?
But it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Good old fashioned? I have seen many true crime things on YouTube. This has never been a thing. Pat good boys. We love good boys and good girls and non-binary
What the hell's
pals.
a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Thank you, Mew. Thank you for coming to your senses.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
Are you sus? Are you the one who fucking did this?
They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
But okay, so like you pose that question, but why would they do this in this weird manner? Why would they do it in this way? Like, what's the motive behind why they had to do it this way?
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
No one's trying to. Okay.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Packs, hoods, and boops. Oh, those are so cute emotes. Quirky are really just about like calling like, all right, I'm not fucking around. Y'all ruined the seance that I've been wanting to do since I was birthed. How fucking dare you?
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw
That was a weird.
homicide.
That was a weird cut.
Why her?
Killer just got their own murder kinks. Don't judge them, LMAO.
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
Okay, Corky, you do have a point.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Oh,
Then the
she has
culprit
like a
would need
saw
to
in
lure
her
their
thing.
victim into the prepared room.
I feel like this is a red herring. Because, like, we're not even at halfway. We haven't had an intermission yet. So this is definitely a red herring. But also, we're not searching for... This trial is only convicting the murderer of... Not Sonia. Who the fuck is she? Who are you? Angie. Angie. So, like, we could figure out who killed Tenko, but that's not who we're charging as the Blackened.
That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh, that's right. She did choose it.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Angie, my baby. I fucking hated Angie. Hated her. Did you do it?
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Well, that's because, like, he's the ultimate anthropologist. What did you expect?
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
I miss her and her never and negative sprites. Oh, that is true. She never had, like, an angry
Then
one.
she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Maybe Himiko killed Tenko because she thought Tenko killed Angie, and maybe that was the motive.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
She's
In the
silent.
Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Loved in, like, a gay way, not in, like, a platonic way, in a very gay way.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Maybe she was planning on doing something else.
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
It is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea, but does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Was something that really happened? Himiko's so low energy, Sumugi. Can't believe she did anything. LOL. Sumugi. I keep confusing Sumugi's first name with Mikan's last name, and I've been fucking that up for the last, like, 7 episodes. Something so cruel. Oh, intermission time. Great. Yay, intermission. So maybe we will finish this trial tonight, but I have no idea. Maybe not. I don't know. I do have work in the morning. No.
Well now.
It's okay.
I don't care for this.
Hey, Daddy! All right, Daddy!
Absolutely the fuck not. Resume. I need to get my resume reviewed.
Ooh, this is my impression of a spooky, scary.
Oh, fuck off.
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you?
No?
You know what else is scary? Sweet pup, so round.
That doesn't sound scary.
I'm scared too.
Huh? Did you?
No?
Oh my god, these two are torturing Monodam. Daddy, cool. Daddy. No, please no. Alright, so Himiko's... After that very painful intermission of a minute and a half, Himiko's in the spotlight because...
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not?
Yeah, answer tall, dark, and mysterious.
Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Twat. Twat.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Place your bets now, y'all. Which Monokub goes next? Ooh, I think it's red one. I think it's red one. That's my bet.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta
Monotaro.
use magic to do it,
Agreed.
but say something already.
Are you even listening?
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Because how dare you think that I would kill Tenko? Yeah.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
Baby needs to go to sleep.
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
Oh, baby.
And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Well, we're not saying that you killed Angie, but at least maybe you killed Tenko. And she might be being framed right now.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
No, we can't vote for the person who killed Tenko. We gotta vote for the person who killed Angie.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
I mean, all of ours are, honey, but like, okay, whatever. Was I say something else? Now I forget. There was something regarding this. I don't remember. Mary, do you remember? Do you remember what I was gonna say? Slash J. Because I know you wouldn't know what I was gonna say. Maybe your life's at risk, but mine is more at risk.
Just shut up. I told you. I'm too tired.
Yeah, baby needs nap.
It's all just a big pain.
Pain.
I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. But like, she's saying like, oh, vote for me because I'm the one who killed Tank. Or like, I don't care if you vote for me or not. Oh no, don't look at me. I'm aggressively looking at you. But that's just gonna get all of them killed. Because like, we need to vote for the one who killed Angie.
Impossible!
Impossible.
Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated
Slow? How dare?
I also think Himiko's not the culprit.
Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
Oh, whoa.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, is not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Does your heart fill with determination, Himiko? Oh, whoa. Why do you put a space between, like, the first letter and then the second letter of the emote? I'm curious, because I've noticed you've done that, like, a couple streams now. And I'm just curious why you do that. Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. Ooh. Ooh. It's because it's perception. Ah, I see. Looking to the left or right. Ah, okay. I kind of see it now. Kind of. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. God. Watch it only be like one bullet. Okay.
Performing the seance in that room. was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Yes, it was.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because
Wait,
you
let me... 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. First strong magic circle. I kind of see it now.
laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Wait, let me see. Kikichi's investigating the neighboring room from where the sensei saw he had stepped through one of the floorboards. There we go. Was it Adrian? Adrian said it. We just got the rooms confused, I think. I think it was Adrian, but the rooms were definitely confused.
Performing the seance in that room.
Okay, spacebar.
Decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree.
I consent to this. Wait, I had a point. I wasn't totally misremembering. Yeah, you had a point.
Just said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
I had thought he had gotten his head hit in the hallway, but he was investigating a nearby room, and then he just like laid out in the hallway to pull a prank.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Right, Kokichi? How you doing on from the blood loss, buddy? LMAO!
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So it's
So the
pinned.
real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I'm gonna take a cookie. I deserved it. Yes, go for it.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
She said, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. I beg you.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right?
Do you have an eidetic memory or something, Shuichi?
If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
We go on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Oh, we love this.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Her heart fills with determination.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
Among Us?
Jeez, there you
Among
go.
Us?
Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Soul bro? What? Sus Among Us.
Your soul, bro?
Yeah, Shuichi and I, same brain.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Maki's like so fucking dumb with Kokichi shit.
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
Yeah, because wouldn't he have like messed with it? Because he was drawing out the salt circle thing? Himiko's energy took a five high sugar coffees.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility.
That's
but
one
I think it might have been
possibility.
something else.
But it's probably not magic related. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason. Do you want to inform us? Because I have no idea. Oh god. Oh god, what? Oh. Inferno, help. Hint, please. No fucking clue. Let me F1. Okay, well, let me F1. Korkia is just shocked over here. He's just like, oh my. You were on the right track of logic. Oh god. Yeah, I'm about ready to run out of fucking hearts. I ready to dry blood. What's the question? Step on the floorboard. Oh. 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 Oh.
This is it!
I'm just dumb.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
That's right. I was thinking of before that. Like, before the magic circle was drawn. Why didn't they step on it then? So did Korokio know? Why would he sabotage his own thing? That's my thing. Oh, 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 O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Fuse burns out. Himiko, sorry, that must have been my lightning spell. Someone trips and falls. Himiko, sorry, working on the levitation spells again. It rains. My rain spell works. Everything is spells with this girl. She is a fucking mage. Allegedly.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle.
Or in the circle.
The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
Maybe someone who knew about the circle could have manipulated the situation.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit There's no doubt in my mind they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. It would have been Korakio.
It has to be you.
I am so salty. Korakio?
Kyo. Was it you?
Korakio, why? Why? I fucking love you. Why does it my loves have to be the murderers or the victims?
Whatever are you talking about?
Oh, his voice just fucking changed.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
He was very adamant about Himiko being the murderer. So, like, I mean, it makes sense.
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle.
Because despair.
The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw
The
trick.
favorites must always die.
But that's not all it was for.
I mean, we also, if he's the one who dies, we have to prove that he's the one who, if he's the one who is the true Blackened, we also have to prove that he killed Angie. Because in this trial, we're only convicting the person who killed Angie. So we have to prove that he killed both of them or there's two different murderers. Hello, just got here. What did I miss? We just accused Korakio of killing Tenko. Also, hi Himiko. How are you? Kyo sounds like me and Goose Goose Ducks. Why am I the suspect? Why do you accuse me?
In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle.
Good. How about you? I'm all right. I have some edible cookie dough here that I'm currently chowing down on while we figured out the moiter here. Moiterers, possibly. Hopefully we'll get through the entire rush of the trial tonight. Not sure if that will happen, but we'll see.
In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
I love his laugh. But wait, I thought they said that wasn't a puncture through the cloth that was draped over the cage. The sickle was in between, as far as my knowledge is concerned. It was either on top of the iron cage, or it was between the iron cage and the cloth. But I think it was in between, because he's the one who placed the cloth, now that we're thinking about it. I love his laugh.
What is so funny?
He's a cutie. I love
I
him.
was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
That is true.
So, do tell.
Do tell.
How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
You have golden eyes. You can see everything.
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
Special eyes. He's got those special eyes. Sorry that I looked at my phone. My cohort group chat is like, so when is the thing due tomorrow? Is that 11:59 or is that 5? Because the two professors are different. But how would no one have noticed? I'm not willing to buy anime convenience. Forget if you mentioned this in the last stream, but Angie gets a cute halo and ways instead of an X on her. Yeah, and I fucking hate it. She's not a godsend. Oh my god. Inferno, I understand that people have their favorites, but like I'm not an Angie stan. I can't. I fucking can't.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
Because it's Korakio. I mean, have you seen Aiden fucking Pierce? That man is as cool as a cucumber when his sister is like held hostage. I was gonna say something else. I think I would like Angie more if it wasn't for the whole Atua thing. I think I would have liked her more if it wasn't for that aspect, because they kind of made it her entire personality. Instead of like, oh, like, she does art, but she also, like, has a religion. Cool. But that's just my 2 cents.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
If Aiden is cool as a cucumber, then the Spartans of Halo are an entire Arctic center. Oh my god, I love that. John 117 is just Antarctica. It's okay. I like her more for bonus interactions, looking back on knowing things I know later. Gotcha. Okay. We'll see if my opinions change later on in the game. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Everyone, welcome our newest hacker rat to the posse. Is posse the right word for hacker rats? We're going to figure that out. We're going to need a board meeting for that. Also, I would like to quote that. We're gonna need a board meeting for that. Hold on, wait a second. I need to put that in the quote book now. Give me two seconds. We can make a religion out of this. Hey friend! Sorry I've been unable to catch any of your streams. It's like I'm at either work or at my internship. And her representation of her in the secondary theme of logic versus emotion, but I can get into that later. Ooh, yes. Yes. We stand intellectual discussion about video games. I'm doing a lot of that with Watch Dogs, actually. I would have liked her more if she wasn't this character archetype. Yeah, you're right. Hi, Morgan's friends. How are all of you? Welcome to Aaron Gray. Oh, fuck. I can't put the hood on and have my headphones on at the same time. This is unfortunate. This is a tragedy. Hi, gang. We just finished doing crimes. Ooh. What kind of crimes are we committing? Arson? Fraud? I mean, we almost committed arson today at my internship site. Almost. Nothing was on fire. The popcorn may have gotten a little burnt. But public safety showed up with not 1, but 2 cars. It was fun. It was a fun time. We got to take our masks off for that. Because we were outside, so it's okay. Moo. Hi, Simbel. How are you? And welcome to Danger Murder Party. Okay, cool. Please be quiet now. Murdering the clergy for justice. Ooh. Ooh, we love doing things for justice. Also, I love saying justice as if, like, I was, Light Yagami from Death Note. Do it. I am justice. I might need that as a sound redeem. Need a bigger hood. I wish, but this is a large, and I didn't want the hoodie to be too baggy, because, like, this is for my wrench cosplay, which I'm waiting on the rest of the stuff to come in before I can actually, like, finish the costume. And like his is kind of form-ish fitting to him, so I wanted to kind of get one that's like similar size to that. But I do have hoodies that have bigger hoods. I do. Somewhere over there in my apartment. Justice? You mean sparkling justice? No, absolutely not. Sparkling justice. Huh. We stand Sonia. You stop that right now. Stop that right now. Okay, the culprit stepped on that exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used... 6th sense. Touch?
That's it.
Touch. Velma, you stop that.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see.
they felt. That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
I also have cookie dough, which someone please stop me from eating the rest of this. I mean, there's not like a whole lot left, but if it doesn't come from the just region of France, that it's just sparkling retribution. Hi, Nominal. How are you? I recognize you from Morgan streams on the rare occasion that I stop on over there. I feel so bad because like Morgan just like has like such a chill time, and like Morgan is like, okay, I'm gonna like gush about Morgan right now for like a hot minute. Morgan just has like that wonderful presence of like, there's like certain streamers that like I can watch, but like after a while like it gets like really naggy, but like Morgan just has like this really nice voice that's like really pleasant to listen to, and I could just listen to Morgan like talk. Like I don't even have to be like intently watching, even though like I feel compelled to like talk and chat whenever I'm watching. That's why I don't often watch streams, especially when I'm at work, because I won't do work. But like I can listen to more. Like, Morgan, would you like to like do some audiobooks so I can like listen to them? Also, like, I'm very excited to be eventually back on Morgan's channel doing Danganronpa 2. Very excited for that. Morgan is just a very chill person, and I adore her. I still need to finish streaming Halo 5 for you. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot about that. DM me, we'll talk. Oh hi. Oh, I love French emotes. You can only call it okay, yeah, we only call it justice if it comes from Justice France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling law. Sonia power pose. I shall never stop spreading the sparkling power of justice. We'll bonk you. No, please don't bonk. Please don't bonk, and please don't bonk Noah. Don't bonk him. No. Save the bonking for people who save the bonking for hotspots. Gosh. I love all of you. All right. Let's get back to some more Danger Murder Party with some tad bit of horny to it. That's that kind of bonking. Mary, are you ready to fix the fourth wall? Because we might need it soon, because we haven't broken the fourth wall in a while.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
Gonta does have a point, though.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Bye-bye. Are you leaving,
Were
Himiko?
there any other markers within reach?
Were there?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. Why did you... What'd you say? Oh, it doesn't even pop up. What did you say? I fixed it. I fixed that. Streamlabs, what the fuck? I fixed that. I fucking fixed that. And it's still not fixed. I am angry at Streamlabs. So angry. Thanos strikes again. Listen, I fixed it. I fixed it. I only have certain words that are related to like me as a person. Horny murder party? Kinky. It was what was said. Oh, okay. Well, I have very certain words that are marked to be that are blacklisted. Streamlabs hates horny, apparently, and because you can say it because you're a mod, so it doesn't bonk you. Like, I have my actual name spoiler, or like not spoilered, but so it wouldn't pop up if someone were to say like, oh hey, real name, so it doesn't show up. Thank you for the follow, Nominal Clutter. Welcome to the Hacker Rat Posse. Woohoo. Streamlabs, I will fight you. And you don't want to fight Mary. Oh no. Mary's fucking vicious. I don't know why, but it feels like Kyo's acting shady. Well, we've accused Kyo of killing Tenko. So now we're just trying to pin everything to him in regards to that murder. But I still don't think he's the one who killed Angie. I'm not there yet. Thanos Mod has had opinion on what is suitable for this chat. Go Super Saiyan 7. Man, they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. I know it because it must have been the scene. Hangman's Gambit? Oh, God. Can I have a picture of the room? We got there, Mary? We got there, Mary? A knife! No! Alright, I am requesting assistance from my best friend. One of my best friends, Inferno, please. I need hints. I need hints! What? The culprit used what as a marker to position themselves? Hold it. Didn't we prove at the beginning of the trial Q couldn't have killed Angie? I don't remember, but I think protags are also very much forgetting. Well, protags plus everyone else is very much forgetting that we're not trying to convict Tanko's murderer. We're here to convict Angie's murderer. And I think that's going to come up after they finish this whole cycle. They're going to be like, all right, well, it's time to vote. And like someone's going to be like, no, 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 no. It's either we figure out that Core Kyo killed Angie or someone else killed Angie. I think it's going to be the latter. Depends as more information becomes available. That too. Answer still related to the last clue we picked. Oh, the magic circle. Okay. Did someone say knife? Magic. Why does it sound like a fart? Oh, fuck. I can't spell. I need an R. Give me a sweep. Give me a sweep. I guess not. Magic circle. The only people who could have killed Angie are Kokichi or the student council members. True.
That's it. The
But
circle.
I'm still sus about that.
They used the magic circle.
I still feel like that's like a red herring of some sort. Sounds more like a Nintendo bounce sound effect than a heart. That is true. As a dyslexic, this seems like a nightmare of a puzzle.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with
Listen,
salt.
it was worse in the second game. Second game was awful. You know what's stupid? No matter when you screw up, if you do, everyone still votes for you. Yeah, I think that's kind of ridiculous, but like... the game devs were like, you know what? Fuck it. You still get to like be like, no, I will press forward, and then like get your hearts regenerated.
The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
And then complains that his summoning didn't work.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
This is especially jarring in the truth flashback part of Mekon case. What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
Remember we had to absorb Killer's mistake and shoot it at camera angle? Not sure stream died, my app, or both. Stream did not die. At least, my thing is saying stream did not die. Did I lose some drop frames? I haven't had no drop frames so far. Knock on wood. Stream is fine. Stream good. Stream good. For once, stream gods are, like, on my side here. Which is, like, unusual. Zord, killer's mistake and shoot it at camera angle. Killer's mistake. Ah, yeah. I remember that. That was... It could be me. Probably is you, Paul. In a very lighthearted way.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document.
And not the magic circle that was actually put in the room.
That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Oh, that is a valid point. Because it's actually already accused Mikon. Listen. DR2 is, like, somewhere in the depths of my mind. I remember very little from that game.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Then draw it right now. Draw it right the fuck now. Do I have paper? Here. Take this. Take this. Draw it. Draw it, Keo. Draw it. Also, apparently my phone can, like, record videos at, like, 60 frames per second, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I had weird stuff trying to get my phone number verified, even though I already had once. Grr. Ew. That's like when I have to do, when I have to sign on to a work computer that isn't actually my computer, it's a, when I go to my internship site, I don't have a computer dedicated to me, so I use one of the student computers, and every time I log in, I have to do two-step authentication, which I just get, like, text messages like, oh, here's your number. Verify, and, like, every time I log into something, for the full 8 hours that I'm there, I have to do it again. It's annoying as fuck after the second time.
Sparkly justice!
You know what we do remember from DR2? And we remember Gundam's murder. We remember Gundam's death. Because it scarred me. All of the no-no positions poor Mikon was stuck in. That's also a very valid point, Mary. I was pissed when Nagito opened the third case by accusing us. I mean, it's Nagito. Nagito's gonna be a little slippy snake even in his death.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see another piece of the puzzle. Joining the circle was all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Oh my god, are you saying you took a photo?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Oh my god, Kokichi's gonna be like, yes, Mikon so poorly handles a possible SA victim.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
One line that got annoying in DR1 was when Kyoko kept saying Mukuro Ikosaba. Mukuro Ikosaba, not Mukuro. I mean, I enjoyed the voice acting stuff personally because it was just stuff I had to do. So that was fine. I was fine with that.
There's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Kokichi, what is your issue?
Hey, may I have your attention?
Please keep. Oh my god, blind us with the fucking light.
I said cut that out. It's too bright.
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
I love how his hair is just a question mark. That's cute.
About what?
I mean, once was interesting, but she said it 3 times. I mean, I don't get annoyed by that, like that little stuff, like from a VA. I mean, that doesn't bother me.
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
A dick?
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Oh my god, Miu!
Let me use it! With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Mukuro Ikosaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere within this school. Miu, what the fuck?
So, what is this function?
Miu is just horny. TM. She's a horny inventor. She should go and make dildos. That's my tea.
It's an
That's the
image
tea.
recording function.
Image recording?
Oh my god, are you gonna be like Simmons from Red vs. Blue, where the fax machine is your ass? Oh my god, please?
Specifically,
Please?
this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
From where? Your ass?
I'll give it a try. Ready?
Oh my god, it comes from the fucking mouth?
From your mouth?
It's better than the ass, that's for sure.
Also used magic like that before.
Yeah, you pull cards. What? Simmons, why is there paper coming out of your ass?
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible.
Oh, this channel is too adult for inbox me. I mean, hey, there is a disclaimer down below. Just saying. Because, like, I'm open for anyone who's of Twitch TOS age, so 13 or older. But there is content, either from the game or my commentary, that may be inappropriate for younger audiences, so view at your own discretion. Innocent me, not inbox me. Oh, poor autocorrect. Mia is like a mix between Hiyoko and Mikan because she abuses others like Hiyoko and is lewd like Mikan. How does she abuse others? I don't think Hiyoko abused anyone. I mean, she like hated animals and squished ants. I guess like Hiyoko was abusive in the fact that like she tortured Mikan through being a literal verbal bully. Oh my god, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Verbal abuse. Yeah. Right. The ass is for credit card transactions. I get what? Oh my god. I wonder if I could fix this like right now. It's probably not going to take until my next stream, but like this is kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna do it live, so all of y'all know that I'm trying to fix it. Streamlabs will never tell. Cloudbot? Mod tools. Preferences. Use default blacklist. Okay, it should be saved. It should be updated now. Or it may not update until next stream, but I fixed it. Third time, Thanos. Third time. I'll have my revenge in court.
Go on. Take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. It's not gonna be wet with saliva, though. You gotta be happy about that. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Ah, there's lines leading from the corners. Notice anything?
There.
The sixth case was the best case in DR1.
Without you.
I'm not really sure if sixth case was the best. I would have to think about that. I think I might have actually enjoyed the third case the most, but I don't remember. Honestly, if it's fixed, then this message should work right now. Given I wrote horny for no other reason than testing. Oh hey, yay! It updated. Woo! Yeah, you can spam horny and ass in the chat all you want now, friends.
I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
Mary, that looks like wheat.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
I'm personally a fan of the second case. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Of Chihiro's death. That one was also a good one. I think my favorite one was, out of all of them so far, is Case 5 from DR2. It does, but it's a party poop popper. Even if I lost my cinnamon roll. Poor Chihiro, we love them. We love Chihiro.
But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
My favorite moment in DR2 is when Teruto broke into a hick accent. I don't know if I would describe it as a hick accent. It was a New Orleans accent I think they were going to, like deep south. Case 5 of DR2 is also really good. Also made me lose a cinnamon roll. Yeah. Okay. My internship supervisor just emailed, but it was not to me directly, so it's okay.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Thanks.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Kaito, no.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
In what way?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
What?
You're what? Why?
Sumigi is the self-insert of the audience. Let's get this clear. So ironic how the erotic truth bullet was what screwed over Teruto. Ahem. Moving on.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
Taking a satisfying shit just makes me feel better. I mean, I don't have natural beauty. I just look awful all the time, alright? It's the perk of being a grad student, everybody. Totally go to grad school.
You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Yeah, but why are you, like, making a sexy face?
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Himiko is also a self-insert for the audience at this moment. I mean, the medical thing is correct, I guess, but still strange. Yeah.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
She ain't taking shit. I don't want to know how Mew got Kiba to take those pictures. I guess he was persuaded by his other head.
Kyo, if you
Maybe.
have any
No.
objections, you
I
can-
hope the
Your
fuck not.
deductions are fiction.
Your deductions are fiction.
Well, since you've given me the
What
option,
is
I
stuck?
will most certainly object.
Why on earth do you think you look awful? Listen! Do you see this acne on my face? Do you see this? Do you see this? This is from wearing a mask. Okay? Fucking hate it. I mean, I'm going... let me clarify. I'm going to be a good human and wear my mask in the places that are mandated and required to wear a mask because I'm a good human and I'm not going to go against the law. However, masks make me get acne. Worse. How could it be worse? I don't know what I was saying. Alright.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Hold on. I'm only hearing sound out of, like, this one, or, like, partial sound, so I'm like... My ears might be just going insane. It's fine.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit,
I think my ears are going insane.
then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
I am not doing well. That pose makes Kyo look gorgeous. Yeah. I absolutely love him. Are you broken? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Okay, I think it was just my ears. They were just like, no, we stopped working. What do you study? I am currently a grad student studying student affairs and higher education administration. It is a fucking mouthful. However, I am having second thoughts. This is my second year and final year in the program. I I'm having second thoughts of wanting to go back to being a music teacher because that was my undergrad degree. Kurumi might have come closer to winning last chapter if Monosuke hadn't slipped up. That is true. It is very true. But also, what would be a Danganronpa game if we lose? It would be a very interesting twist. I will give it that. But we're due our 6 trials.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage.
No, it wasn't.
The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them. If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
Advance!
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words!
Allow me to cut through those words!
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
Streamlabs doesn't remind me to take water anymore. That's y'all's job. Y'all are failing me right now. I'm not mad. Sometimes I'm really good with drinking water. Other days, I can literally drink like 8 ounces and be fine. Fine. Can I ask what student affairs consists of? You are absolutely allowed to ask me what student affairs consist of. I made a 7-minute video about this for a class last year. Also, what instruments do you play? So student affairs, for in higher education is basically everything that is in a professor position. So I can work in housing, residence life, dining services. I can work as an admissions counselor or anything in admissions. I can work for student life, student involvement. I can work for where my internship is at currently. I can work for the honors program. I can work on basically anything, any administration-esque job on a college campus. Also, what instruments do you play? My primary is clarinet. If you follow my link tree, you can find one of my many YouTube channels. There's actually a couple videos of me actually playing clarinet. When I was at my peak, I'm not at my peak anymore, or like my current peak in life. Can also play piano. You can find videos of me playing piano. Again, not my primary, so I'm not that great at it. Excuse me. I do sing as well. I also compose and arrange and transcribe. Then I can play most of the other instruments, so like trumpet, saxophone, flute, oboe, trombone, French horn, some percussion, but just enough to basically be able to teach it, not enough to be able to like play it pretty proficiently. There's actually a fan game that plays with getting case 5 wrong. Ooh, interesting. It would have been weird if instead of switching to Shuichi, it had rolled the ending after Kaede died. That would have been interesting. I'm actually glad we don't play as Kaede because I hated her, which you would think is like an is like contradictory because like I'm all for musical representation in video games along with like other representation in video games. But I fucking hated Kaede. I hated her as a main character. I'm so glad we're playing as Shuichi, my beloved. You're a duder. A wonderful ex of mine is a great bassoonist. Oh, bassoonists are few and far between. We currently have none at my university, which is like causing mayhem within the orchestra currently. Don't make me. And also, Adrian redeemed water, so I'm gonna drink some more water. What do you think of Kamaro, or have you not played Ultra Despair Girls. I have played Ultra Despair Girls. I played that before I played V3. And you can find all the highlights on my channel if you want to watch me play through it. Komaro is okay-ish. I mean, she doesn't really have much development. But like, I did like the plot. The plot was pretty interesting. Although I hated the children. Hated them. Although I think the Monokos might be worse. I think they might be worse. And thank you for answering my interrupting questions. It's not your problem. I like talking to y'all. Talking to y'all is like why I like doing streaming and stuff. Monica's the worst character in the series. Let me finish V3 and we'll chat. But like I think I agree. Monica is just sus.
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth.
I played tenor, horn, and cornet in a concert band back in my day. Ooh, French horn is like my secret beloved. Love French horn. Love the sound of it.
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
Said by a 25-year-old. Back in my day. I currently keep saying things that date me. Like when I'm talking to people and they're like, "Great, you're like 23. You're not that old."
Everyone was distracted. You discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful. That's exactly correct.
Oh, he was just teasing us. I'd say Haiji is worse than Monica, but she's down there too. I mean, she pretty much got everyone killed except Komaro, Toko, and Kotoko. I forgot Kotoko survived. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
Because I'm not Monica's killer.
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Himiko's about ready to vault over this and like sock Korkio in the fucking mouth.
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
He knew regardless if they found out he was safe.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
Thank you, Korkio, for bringing to light what I've been saying this entire time. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, she, personally at least.
What you talking about, Kyo?
What the fuck was that voice, Mew?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
Do y'all...
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Do y'all fucking forget? Y'all of them fucking forgot. They forgot. That was a callback to a... Fuck, what was that show? Which code do you think is gonna die, if any? I think we said this earlier because Inferno was like, place your bets now. And I think we said Monotaro. We think Monotaro is gonna die next. It was a call to... What you talk about, Willis? I don't know. I don't know what that show is. We don't need to repeat this. I have been saying this whole time.
I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the Blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
Different Strokes, the late 1970s, mid 80s. I never watched it. Odd how there was no rule that made this not allowed to be a triple death. Yeah, for real.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
Yeah, fucking have like a serial killer happening.
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
Okay, prove it, Himiko. Fucking prove it.
If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly.
I like Kibo's idea here. Very much. Very much so.
There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
I mean, the first 2 games there's no more than 2. That is true. That is true. So it is odd how they won't include that now. Maybe it's so that they can have Kokichi do that little prank thing and then us think that was actually a third death, but he was like, I'm lying.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Oh my god, Kokichi, give it up.
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
Cause he's being robophobic.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Himiko, no. No, Himiko. Kokichi, hold her back.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Oh, so wait.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Look how red her face is. Oh my god. Kokichi, leave Kibo alone. Kokichi will never leave Kibo alone, I have a feeling of. Human feelings are not complicated to understand. It's how each individual expresses them that's complicated. That is the T. That is the fucking T.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to
Is
happen.
is this foreshadowing, Kokichi?
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Oh my god. Are we gonna split down are we gonna split down the center?
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times like this... The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
The most annoying thing for me was when he operated as a marching band and I played tenor horn at the backbeat. I believe that's the correct English term. All the backbeat, all the way. And that is when you try to walk and step while you play different from the most other instruments. Yeah, that was fun. The student council is divided on the matter. Yes, Kyo is the culprit to that there's no doubt, but he's not the culprit. He's the culprit for another trial. Kibo is the only one out of the council who isn't accusing Kyo. I wonder. Anyone know the main background OST here? Ooh, wait. Hold on. I listened to this, a version of this. Unless if Inferno gets to it before me. Oh god, there's so fucking many. Nope. 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 We're literally just gonna go down my fucking playlist. Providing I actually have it on the playlist. Nope. 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 I'm a drummer and that sounds difficult to me. Oh wait, no, it's not that one. It's not that one either. It's not this one. I should just look at the titles. Oh, there is a fucking chance I don't have it on my playlist because, like, I didn't like it. enough to put it on my playlist. I am determined to find this. No. Is it this one? Okay. So on the first... So, wait. I'm pretty sure... It might be Trial Underground for the third soundtrack in the series, because I don't want to look at it in case there's title spoilers. But in the Danganronpa Trigger soundtrack, it is Mr. Monokuma After Class. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah. And at least that soundtrack, that's what it is. And because they usually all have the same soundtrack, roughly, minus some changes. All right, let's get to this.
Yay! I've been waiting for this.
And then upcoming is Inferno's favorite soundtrack of the entire game series.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confesses to killing Tenko but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Scrum debate is such a banger. It is. It do be. Oh my god. All the dead are on our side.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Have
So
returned.
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's
Kokichi.
something blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie. Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Ah, fuck. Damn. Ran out of fucking hearts. Let me try.
We can't let it end here!
Gender scrum debate in the club, not gonna lie. Game. Yeah, listen. We don't need to remind me that I'm game over. But listen, we just get the opener again. I gave y'all a gift. You're welcome. My grad school brain isn't working at the moment, but it's fine.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
I see how these are getting more difficult.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
Kaito, why are you in the vote now boat?
Tenko's dead.
Bad.
Can't we just vote now?
I've got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
This is our answer!
Gonta, I can forgive because Gonta. Yes, we can forgive Gonta because Gonta is very
It
gullible.
would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
No, wait, it's, yeah,
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
the reason why.
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Oh, it's the floorboard. The floorboard had dry blood on it.
This is it!
Grad school brain is working.
The blood stain
Amazing.
found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Oh, I think by backbeat you mean offbeat. Okay. I was confused. Brain power status on and operational. The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance.
The
Whoa.
bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie.
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
No, she was moved.
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie.
I
since
figured
her body
something was
in her
fishy about
lab.
this.
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out.
A backbeat or backbeat is syncopated, is executed on the offbeat in simple 4/4. These are bits. Oh, okay. Yeah, backbeat. Yeah, we just don't say that often. We usually just refer to offbeats as like the ands in between the beats. We don't really talk about it like that usually. We don't usually talk about the backbeat often. We talk about offbeats. Like if we're playing it really fast, we refer to them as offbeats.
Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Watching Halo Completionist stream at the same time and his break music is soothing Halo Wars music. Ooh, fun!
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or... Rick dictates that beautiful piano piece. I don't remember.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left
no.
her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
She needed wax.
Keep herself awake at night.
She needed the wax for the
She would drip
effigies.
hot wax on her body.
No.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
If Kokichi sees something Angie did, there has to be a clue
The
there.
art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Ah, damn. Yeah, she wanted the wax for her effigies. I think I call that a backbeat, where a regular standard snare hit goes. The downbeat is the one where your bassdrum starts. At least that's what I would play. I mean, I don't recall us calling it backbeat. We normally just call it offbeats. Yeah. Could be a regionalistic thing, because I'm based in the U.S., so it could be a difference in things. Because, like, I know at least for, like, vocal pedagogy, there's, like, you can go to, like, 2 different professors, and, like, they have, like, 2 very different terminologies. Send you the OST for later. Ooh, thank you. I'll listen to that at internship sometime.
Damn it!
Yeah, she was...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed.
Oh, she needed to burn it.
She was killed in the empty room
She needed to burn the Necronomicon.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree.
I consent. I agree to this. I miss Hajime. I liked Hajime's hits
That's
better,
it.
personally.
Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
Stream a murder trial, chat, music and music terms, balance as all things should be. Absolutely. This is what we live for. We're agreeing with Mew. Mark it down in the calendars. Quick, write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon. The Nomonomicon. Nom nom nom.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
I do have to admit her jacket's pretty cute, though. Nomonomicon.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Oh, we're seeing figures. We're getting close.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
Nom nom nomicon. Cookie Monster's choice. Awesome.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be Atua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Fuck Atua. I hate Atua.
It's neither. I just picked one.
I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
That is true. That is very true.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Knocked her out. John Roland 7 would like luck for 700.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. Wait, is it the Monokuma file? No! I wanted to scroll, you fucking idiot. God, I hate these buttons.
This is it!
Blood cannot be
The
moved.
fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about?
Korkyu's still acting sus, and I really hope he's not the second murderer. When I walk around, it's always without my blood. That stays in bed. Blood can be moved if you have jars, though. Blood can be moved if you spill it into something. We can afford blood these days.
All clear. What is all clear?
Why is he losing color in his face?
What are you? All clear? What are you? You what? What?
Are you okay, buddy?
I will not fear. I will not back down.
What?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
What? Nani? What? What the fuck is happening? Remember when I said I thought Korekyu was gonna be fucking Kamakura? I was not expecting this.
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Nani the actual fuck.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Does he have dissociative identity disorder or something? Or like something of the sort?
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
I fucking love his VA. Love Korakia's VA. Double personality. I mean, I know DID, the person does not know they have the other identities, so it could be an identity DID-like disorder, or mayhaps a personality disorder? Mayhaps? But I'm no psychologist. I should not be diagnosing. But I find this very intriguing. I would like to know more.
Nothing is clear at all!
This man's losing his fucking mind. Alright. Would the sword fight this man again?
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible. Impossible!
How is it impossible?
That's nothing but a delusion! You
How?
would tend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence.
Oh, it's the bloody duct tape.
But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
Allow me to cut through those words. Could be like a Smeagol golem where no idea what it is to, but
There
boy,
was
to the
evidence
person.
left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
I forgot about the bloody duct tape.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank you for Hajime's comeback for 300.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Okay, so he's not refuting.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
Because Maki found it.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of.
Some DID can be aware of it. Some even talked between them internally, but most will not be aware enough to know what the other personalities are doing if they do not communicate between them. But DID is also made broader for other dissociation disorders. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not an expert, so I'm not gonna spout anything because I'm not an expert.
But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
No. Fuck Atua.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
What? Whomst? Korikyo? Hopefully not.
It has to be you.
I'm gonna be pissed.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
But why? Oh, is it because he wanted to perform the caged dog?
What the fuck? So it's true.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them. Why? Why did you kill them?
Yeah, I would like to know, like, his actual reason and not my speculating.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that was an accident, I think, was Tenko.
Damn it! That's it!
Yeah, it's Angie.
Angie's murder was an accident.
Oh, maybe because Angie saw what Korikyo was planning and then was like, well, I gotta get rid of her now.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
But the main point, some systems can communicate and are aware of each other in the system. Other systems are more individual and don't communicate for various reasons. Yeah, DID is also very rare, so there's not much research on it. So, like, even, like, we still don't know all of the intricacies of DID and other various dissociation disorders.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Her ears are pointed.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
He hasn't been talking.
What is it? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, does he not know?
No, I'm not the culprit.
Does he not know?
So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
What? I'm still confused. What if his other personality killed one and he killed the other? That's what I was starting to think.
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
Many mental disorders aren't well researched, unfortunately, because it wasn't taken seriously for so long. Thankfully, that is changing. Yeah, really.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
He only planned for one, but the other saw Angie as an obstacle and took her out.
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
He's talking with himself.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Listen, anyone can wear makeup.
How loudly you protest. This is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
I mean, what is it for you to judge? Just because Q wears it better? Oh, calling her out.
I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
He does wear it pretty well. You gotta say that.
Well said. Good job, Korekio.
Oh.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks. Oh my god, my love.
Creeps me the fuck out!
Why the fuck are you sweating? Shots have been fired. No evidence? There is no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
You want to share it with me, Shuichi?
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on, apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I think we broke him. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. I know what weapon he used on Angie, and I have to prove it to him.
I have nothing to admit.
Oh god.
You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit.
I forgot what buttons are.
You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
Oh my god.
Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio.
Oh, fuck.
To continue this... I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
This is an
Apologize. 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 I told you
This
I
is
am
so
not the
annoying.
culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
final blow. Oh no, oh no.
No proof that Korekio is the killer.
Moved floorboard. What?
I told you I
Oh
am
my
not
God.
the culprit. So why are you looking at me
Is
like
this gonna be
that?
another on the meat bone?
You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Removed floorboard. Oh my God.
Apologize. Apologize.
This is so ridiculous. Removes floorboard.
You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
Removes. Damn, I fucked up. Bore floor.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth.
Oh my God. Okay.
You have no proof that Korekio is the
Removed
killer.
floorboard.
It ends here.
Oh yeah, so you can remove the removed board floor. Wait, did I just
Kyo
miss
hit
that?
Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
True.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Is he gonna be buried alive because he's an anthropologist? Or what is protruding from his shoulder?
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Korkio is my favorite.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
You literally have done nothing this trial, Kaito.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this.
Kaito taking all the fame here, but he's
For
literally
Angie
done
and
nothing.
Tenko's sake. End this class.
Hi, Rai. How are
I
you?
understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
Kaito, you did nothing. You were even on team vote now.
Kyo,
Vote now on
I
your
want you to
phones.
confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Without consent? Shuichi, that goes against your whole mantra. Okay. Path made with salt. No, I want to... No! Oh, it's fucking cute. Oh my god. Sickle place to kill. We're almost there, friends. I didn't think we would be finishing it tonight.
This is the truth of the case.
Here we go.
Let's look back at the first murder.
Alright. Done eating cookie dough. Should have been done like 2 hours ago. But alas, that did not happen.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
This case was a really wasted the chance for murder to live among the class. I know, right? That would have been, like, awesome. And they kind of led it in that direction. I feel like.
To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations.
Damn Cork and his seesaw effect.
She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick.
Imagine the culprit of the second trial lives on to the end and ends up being a conflict of interest in the last trial, so the classmates have to make a choice since the rule allows for previous blackened to be selected. Ooh. Ooh. That would be cool.
Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
This soundtrack also bops.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight.
My question is, how do these guys get around with clear evidence without getting caught?
They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab.
I would think carrying a person in a bright coat / robe would be pretty easy to spot, but this was also very late at night when this was happening. And this was when the school student council was enforcing that.
Unless if you're on student council, you cannot be out past curfew. So, the end.
So, that's why he wasn't seen.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere.
But weren't people out and about then? That was the reason they wanted to enforce the rule, because others weren't out and about and someone died because of it. They weren't, because the murder happened at 2 a.m. and everyone was sleeping besides Angie and Korikyo.
And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Spinning Kaede.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
I feel like the more Danganronpa games I play, the more elaborate the murders become.
But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned.
Clunk.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko, in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance.
This is cool seeing it this way. Look at Korakia, or Kokichi.
In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium.
Okay, but also, like, how can y'all not have noticed if Korakia was moving while singing? Y'all should be able to fucking notice that
Our culprit
if
had
someone's
another
moving while they
plan,
sing
to commit a
or
murder
talking.
in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt.
Also, the sound of one voice would get slightly closer while they moved.
The
Yeah.
culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner, finished the ritual, and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, The final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned
So
the murder
elaborate.
so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But
It's
now
all
we know
convenient.
for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Oh, baby.
Korekio Shinguji, the ultimate
Korekio?
anthropologist. You're the culprit
Korekio?
behind these murders.
Is that how you fucking pronounce it? Korekio? What? Still can call him Korekio.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
That was long.
Sweet Correggio. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
Probably not, but yay, American mispronunciations. Woo!
Finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. My one regret. My only regret.
That you should have lived. Oh my god.
Was not being able to make 100 friends.
Oh, baby. This man about to make me cry.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
Sad crying cat emote.
Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand.
This
a
man
word of
just
this.
wanted friends, okay?
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
Roger that! One voting time coming up!
The heart racing excitement.
The heart racing!
Has the blackened and the spotless finally...
It's voting!
I don't care for them. I don't care for you. Look at all these. These are pretty cool. Who has the cheese? Someone had cheese. Ah, it was Karumi had cheese.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished.
I wonder if you could vote
See the
incorrectly.
result.
You can.
You'll be chosen as the blackened. Will you make
Interesting. That's cool. Ah, Kyo. Make my heart sad. That's just one random tick on the wrong person. Gotcha. Then I fucked up and voted someone wrong for Karumi's trial then. Oopsies. Class trial. All rise. Wow. We did it. Amazing. Wow, I got an A? Alright. Cool. Which is the one I failed on? Oh. Okay. This means it's voice acting time. Woo. Seriously? You're correct again? Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row.
right?
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. Are we including the first 2 games on this?
How is this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
Not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tanko?
Right!
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have. Motive?
Hey, did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how would that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
Oh no! From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear. Someone I long for. Oh god, this is giving me Mikon vibes.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
What is this imagery?
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
That there be a but. That do be a but. So maybe the lipstick he was wearing, like he was channeling her. Maybe that's what he was doing. Aren't these kids? Yeah, they're high school students. Yeah, they're high school. They're high school aged. So maybe he was channeling her with it. Or maybe he loves himself. I don't know.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me. That's why you killed Angie and Tanko. But why did you need to kill both?
If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside.
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover. Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway.
Sploosh!
A sploosh? No, absolutely not.
Hey!
Fantasy imagery. We've all done it as teens. Probably. Kia, who is it? Who's the person you love?
Hey.
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. I mean inside me. He loves himself. He is a Felix confirmed.
Sister.
Yes, the one who lives inside me. My dearest sister.
Huh?
Sister? From the popular web series of Red vs. Blue?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh. If you were his sister, we've already killed himself already.
Wait.
Sister, but didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. What?
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
Please tell me this was like familial love and not... And we've gone to the incest side. Does Mio have a thing for Kyo and is Mio Sandre about it? I think Mio has a thing for everybody. Cause that's her like her thing. That's her archetype. Inferno like
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us.
Okay then.
Forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared.
But what do you mean like she's inside you? That's the part that's fucking me up.
How I long for my sister's warmth.
Inferno speaks no evil. Here to see all
The
evil.
only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Oh my god, that can have a double meaning and my brain hurts. I need Mary, I need the bleach.
Sister.
Mary, I need the bleach. Please.
always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
I had to kill for her.
Huh? Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Ah, Japan, why you keep doing this? Listen. I thought, and this is why, I thought that Nekumara was bad. This is why we don't stand Kyo. I will stand for his attire and his voice. I no longer stand for the characters, like his motives. I will stand for the outfit and the voice, because I wish I could speak like him. But because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister. Oh, she's fucking dead.
huh? Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too. Oh.
For my beloved sister.
So he's a fucking serial killer. Oh my god. They're all wonderful people, worthy of being sisters' friends.
Huh? Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Is very happy.
Yes.
Yes, Korikyo. I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo
I am
is...
Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, supposedly there's implication that he was manipulated and forced into it, but still a taboo situation for me all around. Mm-hmm. And this went from sweet to absolutely nuts. Like, if we had removed the part about him being lovers with his sister and be like, oh, my sister was still in and out of the hospital as a child and didn't have friends, and now she's dead, and I want to give her more friends because I love her, because she's my sister, and not involved. That would have been great. But no. Danganronpa had to take it to the next fucking level and make it incestuous. This is great. This is a wonderful way to end my evening on a Tuesday night. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Oh no. Well, there's a point where lovers isn't a romantic thing, but this is kind of pushing it towards the typical viewing of the word.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Apparently I've been saying it wrong. Your love made the impossible
Are
possible.
you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here?
What was that?
Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Does?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends. So he thought Tanko and... Or unless if he didn't mean to kill Tanko, maybe he meant to kill Himiko. Also, I think when he says she's inside of me, I think he's talking about putting her spirit inside of him. But again, yeah.
Huh?
Only girls? I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium... You said it would be best to work with a girl. I think that's definitely what he means, but it definitely sounds like he had a second day implication. Yeah, right. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Mew, they were all worthy. Maki, oh, all worthy of being sisters' friends.
All worthy?
Why, you...
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, like, not like I care.
And the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me?
Secondary.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Infiltrate? Really? But how did you... It was obvious to me. I've studied many people. Yet she stood up against the darkness of this school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
Though I was planning on having you have become sister friend too, eventually.
No way!
You do all that for... Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you, that go far. That's pretty impressive. You were interested in the Cage Shoujo so you can use it to kill someone, right?
see.
It interests me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
for my beloved sister.
I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. Yeah, I'm giving no excuses. It's pretty clear what they're intending the meaning to be. I'm just pointing out obvious side viewings. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Kaido, you look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I do not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie walking on me, preparing and kindling in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could.
No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correggio. You're such a thoughtful little brother.
But it was bad to get greedy.
oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korikyo's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister.
But how?
That's wrong. That's so wrong. Oh no, baby, don't cry. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned about sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korikyo's side.
Sister.
I love you.
Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well...
Because death is unfair.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high death ratings when they're reporting out death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it.
Shut up!
Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah, if it wasn't in the killing game, I would have so much fun
So
watching.
then,
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
sister.
I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I could see her again now.
Correggio.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started. She really yanked at Monokuma.
It's punishment time!
She really fucking did.
Huh? Sister.
At long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try to stop us. Hide together without having to hide our love from...
What?
I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be
from
accepted.
an anthropological point of view,
Ooh, Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How do you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
I.
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live your life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't just be in Korekyo. All those who died will be watching. I will be watching to see how you all face the death of your friends.
Humanity is
I'll be
beautiful.
watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Alright. Trigger warning for death. Not sure what else will be happening in this death. Oh god, this is kinky. Cultural melting pot. Logic can't really be like, did I fucking stutter? Oh, is he gonna be boiled alive? Monodem is just like, I fucking hate all of you. Salt? Oh no! He can't come back as a ghost now! What? What? Also, Monodem is dead. He fucking dead. What?
Oh, Gory.
No, Monodem, why?
How can this be?
Top 10 anime betrayals. Oh my god, for real. To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Hey!
It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along. Ah, damn, committed suicide. Okay,
That's right.
Hey. Well now.
Well, looks like another class trial has wrapped up without innocence, so I'm gonna take back this here Nomonomicon.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow, 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 wow. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure don't want to use it. You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up. How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
Told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think of another murder. Will happen if you do that, right? Who can say?
What a waste. If none of you are gonna use it, you should have let me have it. And I could resurrect one of my dead siblings.
Which one?
I don't know. They're all pretty
Terrible, actually.
Oh yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad. That raises an interesting point. Are they actually dead? Or is this just another simulation?
Farewell.
Man, there's only 2 of them left. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing
Man, this
around.
is stupid. What people believe in is not up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Shut up. Leave me alone.
But there's one thing that case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy.
Not in my good Christian Minecraft server. It'd be super cool if you could change the story by being in certain places. Yeah, really? That would be interesting. That would be kind of cool. You're right.
You're right.
That's why we have to forge together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
They're going to do his best to keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone.
But your talent is entomology.
I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. A god in this despair economy? You're right. Hey, your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you going to use that, huh?
Okay,
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put the effort in so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki! Maki roll! I love you! I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki roll is one of my sidekicks. I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki roll?
Oh.
You guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. Like, if you were with Angie when she saw Korikyo cutting the floorboard, she wouldn't have died or something. Maki kills someone, everyone. It's okay. I saw them kill someone. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner. Especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away. Only 9 remain.
Actually,
But by that calculation, doesn't that make you the one in the pieces?
But,
Just 9 of us.
well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. Too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what the Harley's robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude.
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply unexcusable.
No.
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the
I
dead.
believe in you.
Just you guys.
Okay.
Kaito,
Well, of course.
you're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey,
Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to
How
accept.
exciting.
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
no way.
I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You all right?
Anything Gonta can do to help, you can tell Gonta.
Hey,
I think we should let her have some space. That might be best for her.
okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right? What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit.
I only said this because I thought about it.
Because?
Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Why are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? Gonta just wants to hug everyone and make them feel better. Honestly, a hug from Gonta might just change my entire career around. Gonta, hug the small child, please.
Tanko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. I gotta survive. I can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without you.
Please, someone hug the child.
Damn it.
Oh, he's also crying now. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her by doing so, we began crying. Gonta, we need hugs on aisle 3. This is a face. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord. Discord? Join the Discord, everybody. You get wonderful good morning messages from me. And you get to vent about things to all of us. And we help you. And you get notifications when I go live and I do other cool things, like maybe write fic. Maybe, instead of actually doing my assignments. Cry session. Amen. At the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. I need a Shuichi crying sprite, please. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
My full heart. Oh my god. I love so much. There's a wallpaper. I just need this as a wallpaper. Oh my god.
No, she fine.
She fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
Cookie. Gonta best boy. Gonta better not be a murderer ever. Oh my god. I love him. I told you she just needed a fucking nap.
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Gonta.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya.
Ah.
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Wow, I love Gonta. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Miu, you're loud enough to wake the dead. Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on inside. Are you sure?
Well...
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
maybe not. But I feel like the walls we held up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
okay.
Maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Got it. See you tomorrow. After goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Oh my god, is he fucking dying?
Damn it.
Is he fucking poisoned?
I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here.
Does he have a terminal illness? Is that why he became the ultimate astronaut? I'm calling it now. I am calling it now. Yeah, I'm calling it now. He has a terminal illness. That's why he became the ultimate astronaut, because he wanted to go to space before he died. That I'm calling it.
No way.
We need people on this side to die. Okay, so did I miss something? Or is there a reason they didn't all gang up and kill the guy who wanted to die? For example, as a group so they all can escape. I mean, I don't think... Oh, mysterious mask. Cool, thanks. Thanks, buddy. I mean, he then later didn't want to die, I don't think. I think he changed his mind. But... because at the time the moral compasses was aligned, the moral compass usually tilts by a motive. Alright. And with that, we're done for the night. Woohoo! Thank you all for joining. I really, really do appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know what I will be streaming tomorrow night. Probably Life is Strange True Colors. Probably. So yeah. Come back for that. We're gonna see who's of course I'm gonna be the one who's like, alright, let's go see who's playing Watch Dogs Legion because I love the game. Woo! Because I can't help myself. Not many people are playing. Great. Well, thank you for the emotes. Thanks for stream. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it a lot. We'll invade Invader Cat Pie, who is a friend. She is friend, and she's playing Darkwood. So, from my understanding, that is a horror game. So, feel free to hop off the party train if you do not like it. I don't know if she's ending or not. She might be, so this might be really bad timing, but who knows. So, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Most likely, Life is Strange True Colors. Please come. I had, like, no one come last night, except for, like, a couple people. So, please come hang out with me. Unless if you want to play the game for yourself. So, don't spoil it. What the fuck? Why didn't it work? What? 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 It didn't fucking work. What do you mean? I'm confused. Why did it fucking break? I guess we can't raid. Raiding broke. Wait, can I go raid someone else? Oh, maybe she might be done streaming. Nope. It fucking broken. It literally broke. It was working fine for like 2 seconds, and now it's broken. Okay, so I guess we're not raiding anybody tonight. Just fine. It's whatever. It's fine. Oh, I did not mean to do that. But, tomorrow night, Life is Strange True Colors. Alright, manual raid time. I mean, we could do that. I can get Kat's link, and we can manually raid her. Let me just mute game audio. Let's go, people. Let me just make sure that she's actually still live before we do this. I'm watching an ad right now. Is this Jaden Smith? Also, I think I'll be streaming on Sunday. I don't think I'll be streaming Saturday. And then Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, Thursday. Is this just not working? Okay, so she's still live. So I'm going to give a countdown, and we're all going to raid her channel at the same time. Alright? Okay? Alright, I'm going to count from 10. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you there.